I am one of the weavers. I weave the crepe for the banner. The banner is made of layers of crepe interwoven, and I normally run the first 2 or 3 rows, which are critical to making the banner straight and square. It's probably one of the most important because it's the background of the banner. If the banner isn't woven properly, you don't get a good square finish that you can work off. And it's also critical that we don't get too many tears or anything like that in it. So it is a fairly critical job.
I'm a senior weaver now and work my way up the ranks in the weaving and that. I have the tightest rolls and the tightest corners on the banner, so a lot of guys get a bit upset that I'm better than them, but they're working their way up to my standard. Everything's important, but between you and me, I'd say it is. You can't run through letters that are just floating in the air. You've got to have weave, and if it's not weaved properly, the wind can get onto it and take it down. So I'd say personally, we're the best.
Director and coordinator. I basically sort of tell everyone what's going on, make sure that the layout's right, all the spelling's correct, make sure everything's stuck down correctly, that sort of thing, make sure the artwork's in place. Just making sure it goes smoothly and everyone has their own little jobs, so everyone pretty much knows what they're doing. It's just to make sure that, there's no spelling mistakes, everything's laid out properly, everything fits onto the banner.
Right now they're just cutting out the artwork and getting ready to stick it down because we've got to get in the right position for the lettering, and once they know that, we can stick down the first few rows and just keep going.
I do the cooking of the sausages every week, and I do tracing, I do cutting, I do sticking, I do cleaning up, I do everything. Tracing is when we get the letters and we actually trace them out so we can cut the letters out to stick onto the banner. You have to be good with scissors. Sticking, it's a bit hard on the back, so I try to avoid a little bit of that at the moment, but sticking's pretty good. You've got to make sure it's fully stuck, because when it's folded, if you've got a piece sticking up, when you go to unravel the banner, it sticks together and it can tear.
My title is Chairman of the Cheer Squad. Coming up with a slogan is probably the hardest part. It's often a mind blank type situation until you sort of hit that magic. The club is very trusting of what we put on. We have our own rules that the Richmond run-through is for Richmond, and therefore we won't mention the opposition at all. It's Richmond, it's black and yellow, and it's for us.
Tigers is in my blood. I bleed yellow and black all day, 24/7.
We eat, breathe and sleep Richmond, and during the football season it really becomes our life. It consumes us.
If anything happened to the Tigers, footy'd be over for me. I love them that much. I couldn't imagine life without them.